Hi champs, if you're new, welcome. If you're not new, then welcome back. My name is Frances Okeke. Today, I'll be talking about the slaps habits. Okay, let me start with the first slap. Here in Nigeria, just this month, a former most beautiful girl in Nigeria and an ex-ambassador and wife of the late Emeka Ojukwu, Bianca Ono Ojukwu, slapped the wife of ex-governor of Anambra State, Ebelechukwu Obiano. Okay, let me give you a slight history about Ebelechukwu. Well, she's known as the slapper in the sense of all the years her husband was in power, this lady slapped everybody and anybody and anything that crossed her path and she didn't agree with. She was more like a thug, Be you big, be you small. She was just going about slapping everybody and everyone. Pa, 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 pa. So yeah, she was known as a slapper and a thug. So this March, during the handover ceremony, her husband, Willie Obiano, was handing power over to Professor Charles Soludo, who had become the governor of Anambra State. So during the handover ceremony, of which she came late to, Ebele Obiano started insulting Bianca Ojukwu from her seat. She was calling her names. This is going by the reports from people, the videos, and what Bianca said in the end, She was calling her unprintable names. Bianca did not react. The lady beside her tried to calm her down. Bianca was just smiling all through. But since she wasn't getting the reaction she wanted from Bianca, and let's keep in mind that over the years, this lady Ebele had insulted Bianca more than once. It's public knowledge. So since she wasn't getting the reaction she wanted from Bianca, she got up from her seat and walked straight up to Bianca, stood in front of her and was, calling expletives, unprintable names. And Bianca, as the regal queen that she is, was smiling all through. And the lady beside her was trying to calm her down, but Bianca was just smiling. And people were trying to get Ebele to leave, but no, she continued. Then she got to a breaking point. One account said that Ebele spat on Bianca. And Bianca said there was something she said she couldn't take anymore. And someone else, there are different accounts in it. So it got to a breaking point. And Bianca slapped Ebele. She gave her a slap, pulled Ebele's wig off. That wig was hideous, by the way. Pulled the wig off and whatnot. Well, online, people were like, no, how can you slap? Violence is not the answer. How can you slap somebody? Blah, blah, blah. No matter what, you shouldn't slap a fellow human being. Blah, 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 blah. Well, I'm sure all those people that Ebele had slapped over the years looked at it and were like, Bianca, thank you for Biancalizing Ebele. And by Biancalizing, I mean slapping. So the slapper became the slappee, or should I say the receiver of the slap. So that happened and people were like, no, she owes the country an apology, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. The thing is, everybody has their breaking points. I understood Bianca's perspective. This lady is power drunk. You've been insulting me over the years. I ignore you. And then at a public event full of people, the devil now decides to use you. You were insulting me from your seat. It wasn't enough for you. You now come to face me, stand in front of me, and continue trying to get a reaction. Everybody is human. And it gets to a point where you can't take it anymore. And then she slapped her. I know she owes the country an apology, blah 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 blah, da 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 da. Please, on behalf of all the people that Ibeli has slapped in the past, we say thank you. Don't get me wrong, I do not support violence, but I understand that there are some people that just derive joy from pushing people over the edge. And then early this morning in Nigeria, while the Oscar Awards was taking place, because it's for us, the time zone is different, so it's early this morning, Will Smith slapped Chris Rock for making a joke about his wife. Okay, case in point. Yeah. This is not the first time Chris Rock has, made jokes about Jada. Is it Jada or Jada? I call her Jada. About Jada, 2016 Oscars, or which one was it? Yeah, he cracked a joke about her. Over the years, he's been cracking a joke about Will and his family, And sometime 2018 or thereabouts, Jada comes out and says, discusses her autoimmune disease. She has alopecia, and she finally got tired and she shaves off her whole hair, she's now bald. And then at a public event that the whole world is watching, the best you can do, you left the man you should have cracked a joke about. But as always, you go for his wife. You now crack a joke about his wife's autoimmune disease, calling her GI Jane. You're waiting for GI Jane too. People laughed, of sorts. People were like, but Will was laughing. Yeah, he's an actor. He knew the camera was on him, as in him and his wife, since the joke was about them. This kind of laugh where you're not really feeling it, but you just want to let things go, like, and then you now turn, and then you see your wife or your partner, this person is heartbroken. Man, it hits a spot. I'm sorry. And then people were like, that he shouldn't have done that, he shouldn't have done that. This is a man who has been making you and your family the butt of his jokes over the years. And then this one was a very tactless, tasteless, whatever joke. And here the person you love is hurt over it. So Will, I watched that video. He was still smiling actually. Walks up to the stage, slaps Chris, still smiling, gets off the stage. Then Chris says, Will just smacked this whatever, slap, whatever. Yeah, the video is online, go watch it. And then Will shouted what he shouted. This time the smile was gone. He was, and people come talking to him, and the outrage, no to violence, why would you hit another human being, no matter what, da 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 da. Well, I'll speak for myself. If it were me, and you've been making jokes about my husband, and then you make a joke about my husband's ailments, class, social etiquette, what will Jesus do, and everything else will fly out the window. I will give you double slaps. Double. Not even one. A double slap. Papa, you will receive. Then my good sense of reason return. Oh yeah. Champs, I'm not trying to justify violence. I'm just trying to say that it gets to a point where people can't take it anymore. But then, how do we prevent ourselves from getting to this point of no return, or this point of losing your cool or your shit? Pardon my French. If I doubt Will did, he just smiled and took it. When people do something you do not like, you address it that period. They will not do it again. Okay, so what do I mean? If Will had addressed or spoken to Chris about that joke he made in 2016, and every other time he had made a joke, and told him, dude, stop talking about my wife, my kids, my family, I do not like it, next time, blah blah blah, Chris would not look around that crowd and pick Jada to make a joke about. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Like little drops of water make a mighty ocean is what I'm trying to say. When someone pisses you off once, twice, and you're holding it and smiling it over, there will be a time that dam will burst and you will not be able to control it anymore. That's what happened with that slap. And that's what happened with Bianca's. This lady has been doing it, she just smiling over, not saying anything. And she felt encouraged to now stand after doing it for many years. You now insult on at where you're seated, and you feel it's not enough. You now come all the way to where the lady is and stand in front of her and keep insulting her. If Bianca had put this lady in her place years ago, it would never have happened, and that slap would never have happened. So what I'm trying to say is, if people do things you do not like, quash it in the beginning. Yeah, squash it. Just address it, deal with it in the beginning. Because if you keep quiet over it, the insults will follow, that treatment will continue, and then one day you won't be able to take it anymore. In a way, I'm kind of sad for Will, because the whole slap thing detracted from his win. He won Best Oscar, as in for an actor, male in the male category. Finally, after so many years, it just detracted. It took away from his win, his victory. It's like the devil just waits for that moment. So in order to stop the devil from getting that moment, deal with those things in the beginning. That's what I believe, though. If you talk to me in a manner I do not like, I choose my battles. Really, I do. But if I know if it happens next time, it will keep happening, or I might one day lose my cool, I'll tell somebody else about it, so that person knows what's going on. As someone that knows both of us, see what happened if this happens. And then if I feel it's very important, I'll find a way to talk to you about like what you did. I do not really like it. I felt disrespected, blah blah blah. Find a way to talk about it, because everyone has a breaking point, and this was Will's breaking point. I understand it perfectly. I understand both of them. I'm sure if I were in their position, I might do worse or same. I mean, generally, when I get angry, I stay in a corner and I cry. Tears come out. It used to be a sign of weakness, but to me now it's a sign of strength, because it prevents me from talking and prevents me from doing stupid shit. So yeah, I cry when I'm angry. So, champs, don't let the devil win. Some people will just push you to your limits. Violence is not the answer, truthfully. But there are certain situations where it's understandable to me, though. You protect yourself, protect the ones you love, and all that. So, champs, as usual, I hope my thoughts on this have been able to help you somehow, as imperfect as they are. This is a year of slaps, or should I say the slaps have it. Okay, it's not funny, but yeah, really, the slaps have it. And people have just been calling for Will to apologize to Chris. I think comedians, people like, it's just a joke. I think comedians should learn the act of empathy. Yeah, you can't use someone's pain to make a joke for people to laugh at. I think that's pushing the limits. It's tasteless. It's really bad. You don't know how many times she must have cried, because for women, their hair is something they love and they appreciate. Whether they cut it short, that ability of knowing your hair is yours and is complete. You now suffer from alopecia. You don't know how many times she has cried over it, or been in pain over, or sad over it. Now use it to make a joke. Please, let's learn to be empathetic about other people's pain and struggles and whatnot. Not laugh over it or make a joke. People like, Will owes Chris an apology. I also think Chris owes Will an apology, really. Will and his wife an apology. You don't make fun of people's pain in public, in front of the whole world. Come on. What if after laughing at her, she goes home and she cuts her, she kills herself or something? No, now, come on. And you now come and say it's just a G.I. Jane joke. No. I really felt it. No. You don't make fun of other people's pain, no matter how funny you want to sound. No, you don't. You don't. And then you don't now expect that person's partner not to react. No. I think that's pushing the limit, really. It's bad. It's bad, really. Laughing at someone else's pain. No. Chance, don't be like that. Everybody here really had they all had their faults, I perfectly understand Will's reaction, and I understand Bianca's reaction to it. So, champs, don't let the devil push you. Don't let the devil use people. So, the spirit of offense is something that also hovers around a lot, looking forward to get. So, squash that in the beginning, so it doesn't become a little drop of water that became a mighty ocean, and it now breaks a dam. The dam bursts, and you can't control it anymore. So, champs, till next time. My name is Frances Okeke. I love you, but God loves you more. Bye, champs.